Hey, what's up, guys? We just got out of the Jungle Book, and it's time to say what we have to think about that.
Say what we have to think.
Yeah.
We have to think this.
We have to think this.
And trust in me.
What's up, guys? As we said, we just got out of watching The Jungle Book, and we're going to tell you all about it. We will do our best not to spoil anything for you. Most of you know the story if you've seen any of the movies.
They did not deviate from the original that much.
No,
so
not
if
really.
you've seen the original animated, you're not going to have a lot of surprises, but
yeah, it's pretty close
it's still good.
It's pretty close to just a live action remake.
Yeah.
They said that they added some of the darker elements from the original story, but for the most part, it's the Disney movie.
Yeah.
With some music in it as well.
Yeah.
First of all, it was really good.
It was very good.
It was a really, really good movie.
And I know I always talk about like the CG and everything in there, and I was really worried about like, oh, it's going to be that, and I'm not going to be able to see past it, but holy crap, it was really well done.
Impeccable CG.
Yes.
It looked really good, from the water droplets landing on the animals to wind blowing through their hair. I mean, it was, they paid a lot of attention to this.
Mowgli was fantastic.
Yeah.
Well cast. The voice acting was great. Idris Elba as Shere Khan was just
fantastic.
Perfect.
I think
it was terrifying.
Bill Murray was amazing.
Bill Murray was good.
I was
very confused watching Scarlett Johansson be a snake.
I had to move a seat over because he got very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
Sorry, I didn't realize. But I mean, all of the voice acting was amazing.
So good.
And that kid who played Mowgli, I mean, he's gonna be a heck of an actor. He's already really, really good.
I have to look up to see if he's been in anything else. I just want to know.
I do too. Yeah, for sure.
Watch that and see what he was like in those movies.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, he was perfectly casted for the role. Certainly.
Yeah, John Farva directing it was actually a very, very good show. How did I say it?
You said Farva.
Farva.
Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Favreau. Yeah.
Favreau. Yeah. Was a very good choice at taking the helm on this one. Yeah.
One thing I will say is that little kids should not be seeing this.
No, surprisingly.
Yeah. It gets pretty dark and pretty violent at times.
I did jump a couple times.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
There were definitely some moments where I was like, man, if I was 5, I would not be okay watching this. So
because they just watched the Disney movie and then like the old one, and they're like, I want to go see the Jungle Book. Mommy.
Yeah, so I mean, if any of you happen to have little kids, don't take them. If any of you are 5 years old and you're watching this, that's really weird.
Yeah, why are you watching movie reviews?
That's really strange.
It's a very educated child.
Right? 5-year-olds know how to use iPads now.
It's true.
They really do.
They do. I didn't. I played with sticks and ate mud.
But, what? You ate mud?
They have pictures of me eating mud. I don't know how old I was.
All right. Well, I hope that went well for you.
I'm here now.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, all of the animals looked really cool. The story did not lag at all. Like, it was fun to watch, adventurous to watch the whole time. Yeah. Really good pacing. I don't know. We didn't see it in 3D. I don't know if 3D would really have added anything for me.
I think 3D would just trick your eye into not seeing maybe some of the unnaturalness of it being an entirely CG movie.
Yeah.
But as to adding to it, I don't
think so. I think I honestly, I mean, I can only speak for myself, of course, but I honestly think that this movie really holds its own without the 3D element.
It's worth watching in the theater, but it's also gonna do just fine on a TV, and it'd be fun to buy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that, seeing the behind the scenes into
for sure. Yeah, seeing how they
made
made everything will be really cool. And
not as cool as the Star Wars behind the scenes for
Yeah,
The Force Awakens. That was
sure.
really cool, but this is still going to be really interesting.
They did a really good job of displaying who the characters were.
Yeah.
Giving you an attachment to the characters, and developing them in such a way where you cared, was certainly done well, and making each animal, even individual animals within the types of animals, had their own personalities, and they did a really good job in it. Even just differences in fur color, differences in expressions on their faces, as best as you can do with an animal.
Yeah, the talking animals was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Babe.
Yeah. One thing that was really cool is that some of the animals talk and some don't.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was a nice touch. Not to say that not to say that it would have been bad if they did talk, but it was kind of a nice touch having them not talk.
Yeah.
And
the extra stuff they wrote into it was really fun too.
yeah.
So there was a point where three animals were kind of having a discussion while Mowgli was getting something for Baloo, and they kind of introduced themselves. They kept coming in, and it was a really funny scene, and I really enjoyed it, and I was laughing.
Yeah, the introductions to all the characters was really good.
Very good.
And that's one of the things that we talk about all the time, is that you can develop a character by introducing them in a certain way.
Yeah.
And there are certain directors who are really good at doing that. And
Apparently he is.
well, he did Swingers, right? Did he direct Swingers?
Did he direct Swingers, or was he just in it?
I think he directed.
I don't remember.
I think he directed it. I could be wrong, but
He did the
either
first
way,
two Iron
either
Man,
way,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
But either way,
that was good.
Swingers is a good example of showing you a character and giving them their intro, and you're like, well, now I know this character. You know, it's something that Guy Ritchie does really well. It's something that like The Big Lebowski does it really well. You get this introduction to a character, and you're like, I know that guy now.
Right.
And I don't need a big drawn out explanation of who they are, because I know them really quickly.
The source material for this is over a century old, isn't it?
1890s.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was a
because you're doing the video.
Yeah, so
for that,
because I'm working on looking up some facts about the Jungle Book for another channel that we've been working with.
Yeah, if you go check that out, it's
Yeah.
youtube.com/trailers.
Yeah,
so we're doing some videos for them, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and so I looked up some Jungle Book facts and found out that it's by Rudyard Kipling, who had originally written it in the 1890s, which is really, really
I had no idea
a
it was
long
that
time ago.
old.
And it was much darker, and that's why some of the things, there's even characters that were added to this one that weren't in the Disney film.
And that's what, it's been so long since I've seen the Disney one that I don't know who was added and who was already there for minor
Well, there's
characters.
also certain things that didn't happen, like the vultures themselves didn't have a major role, and in the Disney movie they did have a major role. I mean, it's not an exact thing, it's not an exact replica of how it went, but your major characters are there, your major plot points are all there, and it's just done really, really incredibly well.
There's two songs
in
the movie. Of course, they're gonna do Bare Necessities, and because Bill Murray would work perfectly for that. And then what's it called? The one with Louis singing.
I Want to Be Like You.
I Want to Be Like You, but yeah, those were basically they have two of those songs.
So it's not like a musical. They throw in a little homages to the other songs.
Yeah.
That were in the movie.
And the credits was awesome. Not end credit scene. There's no end credit scene, I don't think.
Yeah, there's no after credit scene.
But the credits,
the
credits were
Marvel
fun
movies.
to watch, which is a rare thing to say. I don't think I've ever said that.
And
maybe for a Pixar movie.
Yeah, and it jumps right into the movie, which was nice too.
Yeah.
It's literally title and here we go.
Disney Castle, and we're in the jungle.
Yeah. And that was really nice because
fun.
it's either give me some interesting credits like you did in Deadpool, or just get right into the movie.
And they got right
into the movie, and it was great. I love it when movies do that.
Deadpool in the Jungle Book.
No, I cannot imagine that at all.
I just tried, and
just Shere Khan being like, "Why can't I kill you?" But we would say overall this is a fantastic movie. It's you know, we always say that the best thing you can do when you're telling people about a movie or a review is tell people, you know, who should see it, and most people should see this movie. It's something that that we think that just about anyone can sit down and enjoy. I think the only real audience that it shouldn't have is kids who are too young to see it, because it does get dark and it does get violent.
Yeah,
but otherwise,
if you're older, you can still kind of remember the old one. It's nostalgia for you, but it's also really well done, and there's some good action for those type of people, and it's a classic story for those people.
Yep.
For the really nitpicky people, there's not a lot to nitpick in this, especially for it being just a purely computer animated movie for the most part.
And it's also nice that the overall theme and moral of the Jungle Book is such a good one. You know, about being true to yourself and supporting friends and family, and like, you know, being like having each other's back, and like just doing your thing. Yeah. Do your thing, man. Just do your thing, man. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we full on thumbs up from both of us, and you guys should check it out if you haven't checked it out. We would highly suggest it.
And when you do, let us know in the comments to see if you agree with what we said.
Yeah, for sure. And if there's anything that you know about this movie or any of the other Jungle Books movies that you want to tell us about or talk to us about, please let us know.
We love your random facts.
For sure. Yeah. And we're going to be doing a Critique the Critics on this one, so you'll be able to check that out, and you can hit right there to see a bunch of stuff from us. Yeah. Critique the Critics, more movie reviews, and more stuff we have coming for you soon. And like we said, we're doing some videos on trailers. If you want to check that out too, we'll put a little link of some sort so you can go to one of the ones we've made so far. And and we really appreciate you guys liking and sharing this stuff.
Look, making it hurt. Oh no. And until we see you guys next time,
geek out and game on.